Massachusetts face-covering order is coming to an end next weekend, and there's a horn beeping behind me, which is somewhat annoying.
Excuse me. I was... Sorry.
Remember, the last thing I said, triple D's.
Who has the best gas? Well, not the best gas, just the gas. And who has the best...
Who have? Wait.
I want to say who has gas. 3, 2, 1. The pipeline is open. Still no. The stations that have gas.
That's all, folks.
Now to sport.
Hello, welcome to Rusty Reactions. It's good to be here. Weather forecast, it's cool. It's cool, hence the beanie and the gloves. Yes, I do wear gloves every now and then when my fingers get cold. I'm getting old. So that's what we do. We've got to keep as comfy as we can. And so we move on to the comfiness of Hawkeye. Hawkeye trailer dropped while I was sleeping last night, and I woke up and done a reaction to it. My first on my first coffee. Now I'm on my third coffee. And yeah, we're just gonna sit back, jump on Twitter, have a look at the reactions, see what people are thinking and talking about it, and see if there's some love for the Hawkeye trailer. Now, I can guarantee you there is, because usually when Disney drops a property on their Disney Plus or a movie, there's a lot of likes and love for that sort of stuff, which is great. But everyone's got a different opinion, so mine was sort of tilting over to the negative, to put it mildly. So just a recap. What we'll do is we'll flip over to here. I'll get the actual trailer itself, we'll put it here, we'll blow it up, we won't play it, we'll just skip through it, and I'll just give you my little opinions on it, just to brush over and recap, and then we'll jump on Twitter, have a look around. Now, before I start this live stream, I just want to say that we're not here to mock anyone. We're not here to make fun of anyone's opinions or reactions. If you like the trailer, great. Kudos to you. I'm jealous. I was expecting a bit more out of the trailer when it came to Jeremy Renner's presence in it and action in it as well. So yeah, once again, look, we're not here to argue the point or make fun of anyone's reaction to it, if they like it, if they don't like it. It's just a general feel of what people are saying about it and reacting to it. That's what we're after, and that is all. So let's have a quick recap of the trailer. Now, it started off fine. It's sort of building us up where Hawkeye's with his family in the sort of Chinese restaurant or something, eating some food, and then they have to, the past catches up with him. There's a fight in an alleyway. Breaking news. Sounds familiar. Now, as you can see, that's obviously a Sheila vigilante. And after the trailer, I didn't know who it was, but apparently it's Kate Bishop, the female version of Hawkeye. So, and anyway, they're sort of, she's cleaning off her sword or something, And then Hawkeye's sort of like, all right, family, you've got to go. It's going to be too dangerous for you. Off you go. And then they take off. So it's a slow start to the trailer, but they're building up. You know, there's bad guys around. Jeremy has to send his family off to look after him while he works out what's going on, obviously. So then there's a fight in the alleyway, bit of flipping, bit of bing bat boo. Jeremy finds her and she's like, wow, are you Hawkeye? Yeah, and he's like, who are you? And she's like, I'm the greatest archer ever. People have called me the greatest archer ever. So she's firing tennis balls off around bells in towers, and it makes it crumble, and it crumbles. And then they're sitting there talking, and they get together and cook up some food, cook up some breakfast. They cook some breakfast up, they sit there and they talk some more, and then there's people out on the street and he's talking to the family going, alright, I'll be there soon, don't worry, you'll be all alright. I didn't check the volume on this, am I actually out on the street and he's talking? Oh yeah, it's still working. Yeah, so they're out on the street and they throw a Molotov cocktail up into the window where Jeremy Renner grabs it and throws it back at him. Ha ha ha, bad guys, you lose. Then they jump out of a window. Some gunfire and he's running away. They're out on the street and apparently he's caught. He's tied up in a chair there, isn't he? Is he tied up? I don't get this. Is she tied up? This is what I don't get about this part. Was she tied up a story above with a glass floor? She looks like she's tied up to something. Yeah, she's tied up to something there. So she falls through the roof. It's the holiday season. Christmas special. Hawkeye Christmas special. Nice looking Christmas tree. There's a musical there with Captain America and all the Avengers. All dancing and being happy. So we've got, who's that? We've got the Hulk. I love New York. Who's that? We've got a Thor there, a Loki by the little horns. We've got a Black Widow there, and we've got Master Chef, the new winner of 2021's Master Chef winner right there. And then we've got a dog winking at everyone. Then we've got sort of a bit of a battle scene here. I don't know what's going on here. Looks like they're fighting Vikings. And this is... what's her Kate someone. And Hawkeye strategically posed so he's a little bit less, he's a bit further back, a little less important than Kate. She's up front. The bestest archer ever. And then we've got a car thing, car chase, where she's picking out arrows and he's going, oh, don't use that one. That one's too dangerous for you. And she's like, oh, yeah, whatever. And then she sort of gets out the car, shoots an arrow, perfect spot, hits the van, blows it up. Beautiful shooting. And she's like, oh, wow, that's amazing. Where do you get them from? Can I have the big one? And he's like, no. And she's like, oh, don't tell me what to do. And they all fall in the water. And I don't know why she reaches on and grabs the bow there. Looks like he's looking to put an arrow in the bow. Wouldn't the arm get in the way of the string, the rope, the cord? Anyway, and a little funny bit at the end saying this Christmas is going to be great. So yeah, that's the trailer. I found it to be boring. I found it to be overrun by Kate. It seems to be focusing on Kate character more so than Hawkeye. It's sort of she puts Hawkeye in her place there at some stage, and she's obviously taken all the action scenes in the trailer when she fires the arrow to the clock tower and blows up the van and beats those people up on the street at the start. So yeah, very underwhelming. It just seems to me like they're doing another Loki. What's his name? Ben Hiddleston's Loki. They're sort of flipping him out on his own show and then putting in a strong women's, as in Sylvie. This one's got Kate. And I just thought it was a little bit on the disrespectful side towards Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye, and especially his own, standalone TV show. Now, disrespectful is probably not the right word because we haven't seen the show yet. It could turn out to be Hawkeye, centric. So as it should, but yeah, time will tell with that one. So now we are going to head over to Twitter and we'll see what the populace is doing. Like, this trailer's Marvel. This is the main Marvel YouTube channel. And look, 578,000 thumbs up. So a lot of people liking it. A lot of people are getting on board and are liking it. And 5,300 aren't liking it. So, well, that tells you, doesn't it? The majority of the people that are following Marvel Entertainment and probably fans of Jeremy Renner as well as fans of Hawkeye are getting behind it, which is great. We'll read a couple of the comments. A Marvel Christmas theme show. This looks fun. Yeah, well, we're coming up to Christmas, aren't we? So they're probably due to bring out something that revolves around Christmas to get people, talking about Christmas, getting them excited about Christmas, which will in turn get them excited about the show. It's a Marvel version of Die Hard and I'm here for it. Yeah, I get that Die Hard theme. but it's not Die Hard. Who else is very excited for this? Don't usually watch Hawkeye, but this looks sick. I take it that he's saying that it looks great. Yeah, I disagree. It doesn't look that sick at all. For me, it falls flat for me. Hopefully Hawkeye avoids getting kicked in the nuts, unlike the less fortunate co-stars. Yeah, well, you could probably, if it's anything like Loki, he might get kicked in the nuts a couple of times. So expect that. If there's some female villains that end up taking him on with a fight. This looks insanely good. I cannot wait to see it. So, yeah, a lot of people digging it. Finally, the MCU Christmas show. Finally. The series only takes place during Christmas, so they could make the that bow joke. Respect. I love how every show has a completely different vibe. Wasn't expecting Christmas theme to go so hard. Wasn't expecting it. Must admit, I probably wasn't expecting a full-on Christmas theme with the theatre of it and the backing track, and you know, it was full on Christmas theme. What else have we got here? Finally, we could see Jeremy Renner not using his bow all the time. Finally! Finally, we don't see Jeremy Renner using his bow that makes him Hawkeye. That's cool. That's what you're after. You're probably going to get a lot of that. Andy Williams' jolly ass voice playing over all the hecticness makes this so much better. Can't wait. It makes it joyful, but you know, what Marvel show isn't based around some sort of humour or joy or family vibe? Fans, I don't need new show. Disney, shiny Hawkeye shaped carrot. Do you expect souls as payment? I think that gentleman's saying that people are eating it up. What else we got? That looks epic. This trailer looks crazy. Like there's no negativity. The way he doesn't even look concerned that he's being kidnapped. He's like, here we go again. I'm glad Hawkeye is getting the spotlight. I tend to disagree with that trailer. I think he's losing the spotlight. He is just a human with a bow and melee weapons, but he is stronger and more skilled than people think. Well, we know that because he's Hawkeye. In the first Avengers, when Loki had his mind controlled, he did some damage. This feels like a mix between Die Hard, Iron Man 3. Yeah, that had a little bit of Christmas theme to it, didn't it? Home Alone. You wouldn't want to put a Hawkeye TV series with Home Alone, would you? Just saying. I hope we can see the backstory on why Hawkeye left his family to join the Avengers. Well, I think we could sort of imagine that he was out there to save the world. Would be a fair enough excuse. A lot of references to Die Hard. I did not expect this Christmas special. Yeah, I wasn't expecting such a strongly themed Christmas special. The scene in the trailer, a lot of violence, the music, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I can see where you're coming from with that. So yeah, man, there is a lot of love, no negativity. I don't know, can you delete negative comments out of here? How many comments are there? 26,000 comments. So I suppose you could have a team of people on there just deleting comments. But, you know, either way, there's a lot of comments that are positive towards it. So you can't dispute that. A lot of people are loving it. A lot of people are getting behind it. So that's great. This honestly looks like so much fun. Yeah, fun. I'm sort of over fun. I want something serious. I want a serious, you know, darker show that's gonna bring more action and more consequence to the storyline. Because you know, with this fun Christmas theme, the goodies are gonna win, the baddies are gonna look pathetic. It's just the way it is. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, the goodies always win. Well, there has to be some sort of risk there. You can't just go into a TV series just knowing off the bat that, you know, they're going to win. They might hold someone for ransom, or they might blow up a building and kill some people, but there's going to be no sort of direct threat. This looks awesome. Kingpin. Hope this actually brings back Kingpin. But a part of me knows Disney would never. Congratulations to everyone who comes in every single second. It looks like a fun, refreshing and relaxing show after the insane finale of Loki and WandaVision. Fun, refreshing and relaxing. It's probably not how I would want a Hawkeye TV series to go. Looks like a treat. Hawkeye's everyone's bottom favourite hero. Wow, I was all at first, but this looks insanely good and now I'm stoked. This is going to pop off. So let's hit a real positive. Look at this here. Like Marvel are like Hawkeye because they never miss. So that's obviously pointing out the fact that Marvel is hitting every target when they put out these properties. He's had 198 replies. So once again, this is no dig to any individual. This is just looking at comments. Captain Marvel exists. True. Wow, only 30 seconds after. No, you are Hawkeye and Arrow. Always bullseyes on time. Our friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man. She's. We want you to have the first breakdown, please. A couple of laughs. Doubt. So a lot of people probably jumping on and trying to counter people's excitement for it with a couple of negative comments coming through. Finding my boy Hawkeye is getting the respect he deserves. So let's have a look at this. He deserves the respect finally, with laughy face. Yes, sir. Does he? I am not familiar with his comics, but this seems like a comedy sold with his name. Yeah, I sort of agree with that. It feels like a bit more of a comedy. Well, that's a bit harsh. He just has a bow. What respect? So, yeah, there's a few people sort of counteracting the positive comments on these positive comments. So, you know, if you don't like it, put your comment up there. Don't try to tear down people with your negativity on your positive post. That's what I would say about that, because not everyone's going to like it. Not everyone's going to love it. But you have got the right to your opinion. So you can jump on these things and voice your opinion. But going after someone's opinion is a little bit off for me. Like, if you don't like it, put your comment down there. And that's fair enough. If you don't like it and I like it, well then that's cool. That's cool. No problem there. So let's go over to Twitter. And we'll have a look over there, see what's going on over there. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, follow me, Rusty Reactions. I'm over there on Twitter doing me thing, just commenting here and there. I commented on this, tickets please. The world's first space hotel is coming in 2027. The Voyager station is the first commercial space station with artificial gravity. I posted this before I seen the trailer. Will woke Disney destroy Hawkeye like they did Loki? Because I think they did. They didn't do... They done Loki a disservice in just highlighting how great Sylvie was and how pathetic Loki is. By looking at the Hawkeye trailer, it seems that they're propping up Kate more so than what Hawkeye is, but time will tell. It's just my opinion. What is this movie? I watched that last night. You can comment on that. But that's my Twitter for you guys. So if you want to come over and say hello, I'll be sure to say hello back. So what we'll do, is it trending? Is Hawkeye trending? Hunter. Let's hit trending. Oh no, that's going to go to Hunter, whoever that is. I've got to put hashtag, do I? What about Marvel? Okay, wait a minute. We'll go back here and we'll put Marvel Entertainment. Did they put the trailer up? So that's the poster they put up. Watch the new trailer. That's the new trailer there. Alright, we've got 5.1 million views. So this is the main trailer of Marvel Entertainment's Twitter feed. (6,212 retweets, 4,000 quotes, 21.5 thousand likes. So not sort of as many as Does it say how many views? No. That probably takes them to their YouTube video of it anyway, wouldn't it? So let's have a look and see what people are saying here. I want to talk to whoever come up with this. WTF, Rogers the Musical. Well, it fits in with the theme of the trailer, doesn't it? That sort of musical theme. All I see is that the main characters being replaced with younger ones or different versions of. It is how Disney rolls nowadays. It was done with the Star Wars saga, and now it's the Marvel MCU time. Where these movies is going away, present for Hawkeye and Black Widow. Where these movies are going away. Yeah, I tend to agree with him with that top statement there, that they're like slowly filtering out the old and sort of bringing in new to replace these characters. Which is sad in a way, because they're not really that old, are they? They could make another 10 films, all of them, and they would still be able to knock it out of the park. They've been knocking it out of the park with their performances for 10 years in the Avengers, like Tony Stark, Captain America. You could do another 10 movies with them in it, and they'll still hold up. Ant-Man, that's another one. You know, they're not really that old. I love it because it's exactly something that would happen in our society. Yeah, that's where it falls short for me. Is I don't want to look at a Marvel superhero movie and look at it as in to say, oh yeah, that happened last week, or that's what's going in society. That's what's happening in society now. That's where it falls short for me, because society now sucks with all the political angles and different voices of opinions and all the dislike for people's views, and it's just, I would like to see fan bases united in their entertainment. I don't want to see fan bases split and arguing because what they've loved before has been changed so much for the now era, because we're seeing it in our society. It has to be in our entertainment. And, you know, and people not liking it, and I have to agree. I don't like it much either. What is this? Someone getting really excited for it. Shoot 4 series, hit for 4 series. This feels more like a comedy action family show with the 90s than anything else. Not sure if it will give Clint the character growth and development we're expecting. The trailer alludes that the show won't be as serious as to care about that. Hope it's good. It's a fair comment. I agree with it. Not Clint. This show is settling up a young Avengers like in Kate Bishop's story. Agree with that too. This series feels a lot like Loki series with Sylvie. It's like we're pushing Loki to the side, we're propping up Sylvie to go forward and be more prominent in a different show, in a different movie. It's just, you know, pushing characters to the forefront in well-established characters' shows. And it feels the same. I agree. Kate Bishop, this feels like they're pushing her forward to star in something else. So they need to quickly prop her up to make her recognisable before they slot her somewhere else. Super flat trailer compared to the epic WandaVision and Loki trailers. Well, that was the thing with, you know, WandaVision. I didn't like that at all. I can't even remember the trailer, to tell you the truth. Loki, the build-up to Loki was all about Loki. And that's what made it good. But then once the TV show started, it was like Loki's pathetic and Sylvie is great. Don't think the fate of the multiverse is going to be much at stake this time. There's not going to be... Well, they're going to win. The thing with pushing all this female empowerment into these shows and not having them look stupid or weak or not capable, it's going to be really hard to give them a villain that's going to put any weight on the show when it comes to struggle or getting overpowered by someone who's stronger or bigger. So it'd be interesting to see how they handle that, and I think they'll struggle, because you're not going to be able to prop up all these great, you know, superhero women and have a villain that is going to make them feel like they are going to be the underdog and fail. And that's where I think where this is heading. This is heading to a place where people are just going to go, yeah, really? Really? See, what about if they bring in a villain that's a male? A strong, towering, ruthless male. They're not going to have that strong villain character make any of these women superheroes look pathetic or weak. So just get ready for a lot of comedy. A lot of comedy scenes. They'll break it up with comedy. Drop more echo content, sweetie. Don't be shy. I don't know what's going on with that. So true. What's this about? What's going on there? Kate Bishop is coming. You bet your ass she is. You don't miss, do you? Holy shit. I'll be home for Christmas, I promise. I'm not usually a watch trailer very carefully for clues person, but do they have Clint wearing an ITC hearing aid? Well, he's sending his family off, and he's got baddies in the vicinity, so he's just getting propped and ready to go. I know the comic character is canonically deaf, but I don't think he's ever been shown. I don't think it's an earpiece as in he's going deaf somehow. When do tickets go on sale for this musical? They should put it out. They've done it now. They should have an Avengers Steve Rogers musical. You know? People in the arty-farty world will probably go and see it. They'll probably go and, and fans of the Avengers and the movies that happened and Steve Rogers will probably just go and see it for just intrigue's sake. How long have we been going for? 40 minutes. Yes, I'm so freaking excited. That's another thing in the trailer. It's like he's shot. He's done enough. He needs to rest his old body. So pumped. Did you see that hearing aid? Am I missing something with that hearing aid? It just feels like I'm missing something. Oh my god, that's the moment. Holy shit, their arrow's more dangerous than that one. Girl, he fought Thanos' army twice. This meme is sort of doing the rounds, isn't it? I wonder if that's a real life reaction to the trailer. Oh, someone's got some Black Widow action out. Just to counteract Kate Bishop. Oh, we've got some simps for Kate Bishop now. Who's Haley Steinford? Is that Is that who's playing Kate Bishop? See, I don't know. I wouldn't know. By the look of that, I say it is. Yeah, so, maybe some more mixed emotions in their Twitter feed. I'm just going to go and might go and get a drink and I'll come back. Just hang loose here, guys, and I'll be back in a tick. So it looks like, just check this. Yeah, it's on. It's on. Yeah, so it looks like there's a lot of love for Hawkeye, Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye series, which is great because he plays Hawkeye brilliantly. I like Jeremy Renner as an actor. He deserves a standalone TV series portraying his character. Be interesting to see how the episodes unfold, but it's going to be Kate Bishop's ultimate show to launch her to wherever they put her next, be it in the next phase 4 of the Avenger movies, or to put her in another TV series, or you know, they're launching her to go somewhere. That's pretty obvious to me. Bucky, what's he doing? Him and Falcon had their show, didn't they? So that's another, like the Falcon, the Winter Soldier. The Falcon and Winter Soldier, they had 2 iconic characters coming off of defeating Thanos and saving the world, get their TV series, and they're 2 deadbeats that can't round up a couple of bucks to pay for their rent. They're not living a good life. They're depressed. They've got to go to therapy. Like, I wouldn't have wrote that for that TV series, for those 2 iconic characters in that way. Downtrodden, looking for a job. They just saved the world. Coming off the most epic battle ever in human history. And they're in therapy. Holding hands, trying to get through this together. And it all circulated around Captain America. Who was going to be the next Captain America? Oh, this guy is. No, Falcon wants to be. No, but he doesn't want to be. What about Winter Soldier? Do you want to be? No, I don't want to be. You be it. 2 iconic characters, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, coming off the most epic battle on planet Earth. And they're in therapy, talking about their situations and trying to get through their depression. I don't know, is it just me? I wouldn't have written a TV series like that for them. I just wouldn't have. I don't know, maybe it might be just me. But these companies like Disney, Marvel, the story writers, they've got an endless pit of money to create and bring in as many story writers as they can to write these stories. And they write the Winter Soldier and the Falcon as being depressed, can't scratch 2 coins together, and they need to go to therapy to work out their issues. I don't know. Is it me? See, that's a dig at the trailer, surely. Only missing this guy in the trailer. Maybe if you look hard enough, he might be there. Hell yeah, Hawkeye was already one of my favourite. Glad he gets to shine here. Does he get to shine? I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. It's Hawkeye's time to shine. Well, that's what I thought about Loki. But Loki just was a pathetic loser who was kicked in the nuts numerous times and then confessed his sins of being useless. What is this meme? I don't know what the hell was going on there. There's a lot of memes about her. I wonder why that is. I wonder why people are dragging her into the Hawkeye trailer. Maybe she does a cameo in here. Maybe. I'm not sure. This is so ugly. Where's our dream casting? Like, you'd probably say that. Look at this one. There's Hawkeye, and he's simping for Kate Bishop. Hawkeye's simping. That's what the trailer looks to me. It's like Hawkeye's just in the background and he's got all Kate Bishop's posters up on the wall. That's a good meme. Good on you. I like that one. I'm going to like it. That's a good one. I like that one. So yeah, there's a lot of love for it. There's no doubt about that for sure. There's a few people not liking it as much. Sorry to say, I am one of those people. I don't really see the full appeal in the show through this trailer. And once again, I'm not a purist when it comes to all the mythos with all these characters. I don't know the backstory of him and Kate Bishop. I believe Kate Bishop's the sort of female version of Hawkeye. But I'm not heavily indebted into that world of what they done in the comic books and their whole history. I'm just viewing this trailer as I see it and what I've seen of Hawkeye in the Marvel movies, and it's lacking Hawkeye for me. Okay, he's not even any part of the action in the trailer. He's driving the car when Kate Bishop is blowing up the van. He threw that Molotov cocktail back out the window, and he's running, missing bullets, and Kate Bishop's shooting arrows with tennis balls and wrapping it around, bell rope. I didn't expect this. Wow, this is great. Looks fun as hell. Yeah, it looks fun. But do I want fun? I don't want fun. Every Marvel show is based around fun. family fun. I know there'll be people out there who don't watch it. Well, can't I expect a little bit more? Can I expect more? Yeah, so how long have I been going for? Oh, just under an hour. So yeah, we can probably start wrapping this up now. I've dribbled a fair bit of shit about this, but to sum it up, there's a lot of love. There is a lot of love for this trailer, and there's probably a lot of love for Jeremy Renner, which is understandable. And it's got a lot of praise, and it's getting a lot of praise, which is great. Good on them. I hope it delivers. Like, I'll watch the show. I'll probably give my reaction to it. I'm not expecting much. I'm going to lower my expectations, lower than what I did with Loki, because I feel that this is going to go down the Loki route, where when it comes to the main character being overshone by a co-character casting. And we just got to accept it is what it is. People are going to enjoy it, and people are not going to enjoy it. And if more people enjoy it, well, then that's great. Good for them, because I'm jealous. I'll be jealous. So, yeah, that's going to be it. Head over to my Twitter, follow me, say hello. I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I've got nobody to call my own. On that note, everyone take care. Look after yourselves. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye.